All right, all praises to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to Apostle and Elders in New York. Great Millstone. My name is Mayuk Allah Bungad, which is Congo branch of Great Millstone. All right, go to definition of cognitive dissonance. All right, proposed by Leon Fetzner, 1957, is the mental discomfort experience when holding two or more contradictory beliefs, value, behavior. It causes tension, guilt, embarrassment, motivate people to justify or rationalize or ignore inconsistencies. This often leads to altered perceptions, avoiding new information or behavior change to restore mental harmony. All right, and this is right here. This young lady, avoiding, ignoring, dismissing new information. And I'm talking about this woman right here, right? This and she's a Jake from Nigeria, and she's how I put to say it, she's disturbed. All right, you all know what it means. She's disturbed. All right, so she got a title. She was in Black Starry Right History. Talking about Queen Charlotte. All right, those in the know, the brothers, Akim Aquaf, the study knows that who ruled during the Dark Ages. Well, it was our people. All right. So, and our rulership was what, 93 AD until it started fading away around 492. But our people still was in that area. All right, Europe was a lot of people. A lot of people had babies. All right, but I'm gonna play this. All right, hold on for a minute. Let me show this right here. Let's see, section 107 Copyright Act. All right, there you go. All right, just showing this. All right, fair use, YouTube, fair use, TikTok. All right, so, all right, let me get it right here. And just gonna play this right here, all right?
Okay, let's get into what you just said there. Of course, the last part of your statement is true. It does give Black actors and actresses an opportunity to play British royalty, noblemen, noble women, but that's exactly what it is. It's a crucial opportunity to do that. We're actually looking at the time period that is discussed and featured in Bridgerton and Queen Charlotte's story. This largely was not happening, but still we're going to come over and paint over history, not only in a fictional sense, but we're going to go on to tell people that Queen Charlotte was, in fact,
Paint on here. Who painted on history? It was Esau. All right, Job chapter 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the face of judgment. If not, where and who is he? Who painted over history? Esau. When you type in this right here, watch this. Just type in the bogus name, right? All right, that I gave our prince Yahushua. His name not Jew. There was no letter Jeu. All right, in the Hebrew language back then. When you type this in, what do you get? You click on images, you get this. But when you read Revelation 1:14, it got a whole different description and describes a so-called black man. Esau the one that painted history. It wasn't our people, man. The earth is given to the hand of wicked. Yeah, Esau got the rulership of the world for temporary. He cut a face of judge there who are the Israelites. So the Bible, Yahweh, Mashah, when people say Moses. All right. It's the other Yahweh, Yahweh Banan, which is people even say Joshua Nun, the one took over. Moses passed away. All the other prophets, Paul was the true name is Shawwal. Paul was his Roman name, his Roman citizen name, but his true name was Shawwal. People even say Saul. All right, they describe all these men and their people, and also other nations in the Bible. The only pale nation in the Bible is Edom, Esau. Edom, Adawama. Adawama means red. All right, Ashashua. That's what that's how you say Esau, correct? Ashashua means wasted his heat. He had no skin pigmentations, flesh and blood showed through his clear skin. Getting off a red or veins of red color like Donald Trump. He's what? Red orange. All right, you got some, you might pink, man. All right. It says, therefore, if not, where, who is he? All right. You go right here, Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 4. Just get it. Matter of fact, we'll start with 2. Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day should not come, except there come a falling away first. All right. So we have to, as a have to, there's like so-called blacks like to never expect birds. We have to fall away first in order for the day of judgment to come back. All right. The day of judgment comes with Yahweh sent his son Yahweh Shai to come. All right. It said, except there be a fallen away first, and the man of sin be revealed. Who the man of sin be revealed? Esau, the son of perdition, the son of destruction. All right. He goes around taking people's stuff and deboing them and stuff. All right. It says right here, who opposes and exalting himself above all that is called Yahweh, that is worshipped, so that he as Yahweh sit in the temple. Yahweh showing himself that he is Yahweh. All right, and that's what Esau does. All right, it's a painting with it's a famous painting with Adam and God. Watch this. And Adam is Yahweh Shai in the past life. There is reincarnation. All right, look at this. This is blasphemy, man. All right, that's total blasphemy. All right, so anybody painting history is Esau. Now let's repaint history correctly. All right, let's paint history correctly. Esau the one that painted history wrong. All right.
Black woman. Now, I want you guys to look up on your own pictures of Queen Charlotte, but I'll put a lot of her portraits up.
Look at this. All right, you can see it right here.
Right now.
And she's so ignorant. She like what five shades from this, and this is the iconoclasm. Sorry, I'm a little tired tongue. All right, well, somebody be originally dark in their poetry, they take it, make the lighter, they'll play with their feet. So you can see it right here. All right, how they played it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get back to her. That's good as the camera froze right on her too. All right. So you go right here. All right. So hold on for a minute. Now let's read this right here because it's something. I'm gonna go right here. This is from India Times. All right. Hold on for a minute. Was Britain Queen Charlotte really black? Right, our skin is not really black; it's various of brown. You have dark brown to every bar. I love it. She was dark. You can see it right here. Look, this is not a so-called white tea woman. These women come up. This woman come alive today and walk in the hood. They'll call her a red bone. All right, they'll say that's a red bone. Well, I believe she was darker than that. All right, just Esau just giving us. Esau do the iconoclasm. All right, he's getting us a little hints and stuff that she dark and stuff. But at the same time, he tell on himself Psalm 64 and 8 when he do things like this. Because you see on her pictures, see that, and see this Ebony Elkanah, and see how dark she is in this one. In that picture, she's darker than this. All right, but we dealing with this pic right now. This don't look like a so-called white tea woman right here. This is impossible. All right, Shalom, Matazaba, Shalom, brother. All right, this is impossible, man. All right. Look at this right here. This is not a so-called white tea woman. And she today walk around in America today, she said she's a white tea woman. Everybody would look at her ass like she crazy. All right. Matter of fact, you look at her picture, the scoffer picture, she looked closer to this. She looked closer than that. But she gonna open her damn mouth and say that Queen Charlotte was not a so-called black woman. Well, Queen Charlotte was a so-called black woman for what? The nation of Yasharala. All right, from the tribe of Judah. All right. And this is the problem with you, you women, man. All right. And right here, this is what is it? Proverbs 9 and 14, right, from the NSB Bible. All right, it said the woman of foolishness is boisterous. This woman, she's from foolishness, man. She's from straight foolishness. All right, let me see. Is boisterous. She boisterous. She's very boisterous, man. All right, it says, let me see. A woman of simplicity. Look at this simple look on her face, man. She's simple, man. Naive. Yeah, but you know, they just admitted that Bridgerton was a fictional, but the you already know that Queen Charlotte's a real person. They just put it in there, you know. But me and you know, they put it in there to basically, you know, tell us things, you know, tell us the true history and stuff, you know. You know the left, you know they do on the left hand side. They tell you the truth directly, indirectly, you know. They just let you know that Jake ruled during those times and stuff. Yeah, and this fool right here looked just like her, damn near almost like her. But she bopping her guns and stuff, talking about she not a so-called black woman. All right. Is there any way you could come up here? I'm just wondering. That's all. This my. Yeah. Let me see. I don't know how to work this, but anyway. Um. So you know, look at this. She damn near look just like her, man. This is funny, man. Jay. All right, but yeah, you can see it right here. And you see how they lighten her up. And King George was so-called black man too. This is lies right here. All this whole family should be dark brown, or variants of brown and stuff. All right, they cover the faces of the judges, our people, man. This whole family should be dark brown. As a matter of fact, it's an old video. It should be on YouTube where Elder at the old One West school, the Elder Aria and the rest of the some of the original seven, they showed King George as a so-called black man. So this right here is a lie too. You know, and Salaki, you got Jake and Esau celebrate this damn St. Patrick's Day. All right, don't even know the true history of St. Patrick's. He's a so-called black man too. Oh, okay. Come now. All right, all this whole family should be brown. It said, despite her royal status come description, Charlotte's appearance often flattering, and the opener Charles Dickens tells she depicts a queen with a plain face. Historians describe her plain, undesirable, which is a lie. All right. The theory of African ancestry was basically it's Israelite ancestry, not African. All right. It says in a 1997 PBS Frontline documentary, Vail argued that Queen Charlotte may have had African ancestry to a distant Portuguese lineage. According to his research, Charlotte would descend from Margarita de Castro de Sousa, a 15th century Portuguese noblewoman whose family tree traces back to King Alfonso III of Portugal and his mistress, Madragnata. All right, and that's another thing. Esau always go by this, go by your mama thing. All right, but I'm gonna see who her father is in a minute. But I'm just gonna go ahead and play, go with this because this also disproves that Queen Charlotte was a so-called black woman. All right, it said Margaret's son described historical sources as a term used in medieval Europe for Muslim people from North Africa who rules part of Britain. Right, Moors means dark skinned, dark so-called black. Moor, a mix of Berber and Arab Muslim population. No, these Moors were confederate of the indigenous people of Morocco, the Amazigh, Egyptians, Israelites, Christians who were Israelites, Judeans, natural Israelites. Then you had Israelites from Arabia that was pseudo Arabs. All right. And then you had the Syrians. All right. Those were the Moors. All right. All right. It says right here, it says the Moor amidst of Berber Arab most probably had conquered large parts of modern day Spain and Portugal, and later on also Jake from sub-Saharan Africa, all right, and ruled such a region for nearly 800 years before the final Christian reconquest in 1492. All right, and this is a key part right here. Remember, 93 A.D. to 1492. 1492, that's how people started to fall. But people truly didn't fall until Queen Victoria married that Edomite. The Queen Victoria, though she was light skinned, her father's paternal bloodline went back to Yasharallah from the tribe of Yahweh, I mean Israel from the tribe of Judah. All right, and it's going to history. Revelation chapter 20, verse 1. It says, "And I saw the angel come down from heaven, having a key and the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand, and he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, was the devil and Satan." This is Esau. All right, because Esau reincarnation was what? The old serpent of garden in Genesis chapter 3. Meaning he was a man, not no damn alien, reptilian, dinosaur, talking dinosaur like that. All right, he had like a serpent characteristic. All right, you know, somebody said, "Oh, that person's a snake. Don't trust him." All right, which is the devil, mean deceiver. Satan means adversary. Bound him 1,000 years, right? Roughly from 93 A.D. until 1910. It's within 1,000 years before it goes to 2,000, so it's within that. All right, and cast him to the bottomless pit, which is Europe, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him that he should see no nations no more till the 1,000 years be fulfilled. Right, and after that he must be loose a little season. All right, so we're gonna rule over him for 1,000 years. All right, until 1,000 years be filled, and after that he must be loose season. Right. Why he was loose in season? He was loose in season in 1492. All right. Because when the Spaniards had freed themselves, they said, "Hey, we feel like the Romans, because you was the Roman Empire reborn again." That's those toes. All right, in Daniel. All right. When Esau came back to power, the Romans came back to power. Rome is what? Rome is Edom in the Jewish in the Jewish encyclopedia. All right, so, all right, and this ain't talking about when we get the kingdom and Esau gonna come back as IUIC teach. That's a bunch of madness. All right, it says in Daniel chapter 7:18. All right, it said the saints shall possess the kingdom forever. And who are the saints? The Israelites. Psalms chapter 50 verse 6 and Deuteronomy 33 verse 1 down to 5. All right, so let's go back to this. All right. Now let's go to what is that? Portugal. I had Portugal. Hold on for a minute. All right, and I'll put King Alfonso. It says, based on research, there's no direct evidence that King Alfonso III or Alfonso Aragon having dark skin. However, you know right here, however, research do provide regarding the figure's name. It's Alfonso III of Portugal. One mentioned 3rd century Portuguese king. Alfonso described source as dark skin, green eyed, black hair. Moorish Connecticut result of Moorish kings and the rulers had African ancestors, Israelite ancestors, but some describe it having black skin. Example, Castile de Samaria, King Alfonso, and still Mistress Alfonso. Some describe regarding ancestry to British Queen Charlotte point to Inés de Veredas, the wife of Martin Alfonso Chicaro and Elizabeth's son Alfonso III of Portugal. A woman named Margaret, who is sometimes described as having African Islamic ancestry, Israelite ancestry. All right, so let's go Alfonso. Let me see, Alfonso III of Portugal. Let's see, put that in of Portugal. I think his descendant in Nature Has No Color Line. It shows a dark skin man. Yeah, you can see, King Alfonso III, Portugal historically linked to discussion regarding African ancestry in the Portuguese royal line through its long-term relationship with Madrigal, known as the Moorish-born Major Alfonso. While sometimes narratives suggest induced a black branch of family, other scholars note that more into 13th century, our Grand region could have ranged from Arab to Amazigh. See how they playing with that? Or African Pacific skin tone unit of matter, right? Israel's ruling that, man. It said Badriel Major Alphonse was a native. I'll describe their story. Why they going about it? Why they not going about it by the father, man? All right, but we all established they dark skin. All right, here you go right here, Portugal. So I'll put this in 13th century Portugal. Sub-Saharan Africa, all discovered as black ancestors were present, but primarily consist of ancient genetic lineages rather than a large physical contemporary population. They lying about that too. While distant sub-Saharan African visible known in Europe through a trade and occasional did trade, no, we ruined during the Dark Age. A large scale influx of Southern African Portugal did not begin until mid 15th century. But these people was already so-called black. All right, it says by 13th century, the Portuguese population already possessed a complex genetic landscape formed of millennia. All right, so they already was colored, man. And Queen Charlotte bloodline one of the bloodlines come to Portugal. So how the hell could she be a so-called white woman? This fool right here want to push, all right? So she would look like her. Queen Charlotte would look like this scoffer right here, the one scoffing. All right, so Jake could just bud the hell out, man. Like I said, she's disturbed. Now let's go with Queen Charlotte father. Let's look for her father. Matter of fact, before we go there, look, I type in light-skinned black woman with curly wavy hair like Queen Charlotte. Now you tell me they closely match Queen Charlotte. These women right here. Especially her. The Queen Charlotte picture they give us today, because she was darker than that. I've seen pictures. Especially her right here. She looked closest to Charlotte. Queen Charlotte. All right. Matazaba, if you still there? Yes or no, Khan? You still there? Matazaba. All right, but you can see it right here. All right. She did close to those pictures. There's lighter. Queen Charlotte. See it? Can I come here? I don't see no invite anything. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. You see this, man? And look, this is so-called white tea woman right here. She'll look nothing like this. Look, right here. This is good. I'm glad this came up. She looked closer to Queen Charlotte than her. And her. Like y'all need to, Jake need to just shut up, man. And that's the problem with you 2/3 from Nigeria, man. You believe everything what Esau says and stuff, man. And everybody got problems with you, man. And I'm not talking about the sincere Israelite brother that's in Akwaf that's in Nigeria. I'm talking these damn 2/3, man. And just like the brother, somebody came on the brother Ariel show. Ariel still here on TikTok and saying well Esau black and it may be banned and stuff, man. All right, because too many prophecies, man. Like you said, like Ariel said, man. Hey, man, you people don't deserve to breathe, man. Because all types of evidence of who Esau is. It's all type of evidence who the Israelites are. It's all type of evidence of who ruled during the Dark Ages, but you chose to dismiss it. Oh, I'm gonna play what she said. Hold on. I'm gonna play what she said. Talk just like Esau too.
Royalty, normal women. That's exactly what it is. It's a fictional opportunity to do that. If we're actually looking at the time period that is discussed and featured in Bridgerton and Queen Charlotte's story, this largely was not happening. But still, we're going to come over and paint over history. not only in a fictional sense, but we're going to go on to tell people that Queen Charlotte was, in fact, a black woman. Now, I want you guys to look up on your own pictures of Queen Charlotte, but I'll put a lot of portraits up on the screen right now. Do you guys see a black woman?
Look at her. She look close to this pic right here. At the left bottom. Look at that. But she want a scarf. What you think, Master Zaba? She look just like this picture right here, the bottom left. Is she a so-called black woman? Look at the pictures. You don't fell upon your own sword by doing that. Come. Jay just foolish, man. All right, so we let's see, Queen Charlotte father. Let's look at that. Queen Charlotte father. Let's see who her dad is. Duke Charles Louis Frederick, German prince who was small prince of Miro, northern Germany. Okay. Right. She exactly like you said, right? Exactly. Look at the complexion. She cannot talk herself, right? She done destroy herself right here, man. Boy. Esau could be great. Moab could be great. Ham could be great. Elon could be great. Japhet could be great. Everybody could be great except for except for Yashar, the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, speckled birds. We can't be great. We gotta be low. We gotta be lesser. This is crazy, man. Esau did a good job on our people, man. Let me see Queen Charlotte father, Duke Charles Louis Frederick. Duke Charles. Let's see what they say. Yep, there you go, right here. Let me see. And you know they're gonna pay him YT. Let me see if they. Let me see Facebook. You gotta be careful Facebook sometimes. No. Well, we all know he was a so-called black man. She's so-called black. I mean, yeah. Maybe Jake, but like, what's going on? Like his face changed. Like, what they got like, and they ain't had no plastic surgery back then. That's how you know it's like cataclysm. Look, has face just changed? Like, come on, man. Same thing they do with King James. Right, right. Let me see. Right, because she didn't get that color from nowhere. She got it from daddy. All right, but anyway, to destroy that lie, what did Benjamin Franklin said? She come from Germany, right? It says in his 1751 essay, Observations Concerning the Increase of Mankind, Benjamin Franklin described most Europeans, including Germans, French, Spanish, Italians, Russians, and Swedes as swarthy or tawny. I'm gonna read again. In his 1751 essay, Observations Concerning the Increase of Mankind, Benjamin Franklin described most Europeans, including Germans, French, Spanish, Italians, Russians, Swedes, as swarthy or tawny. All right. There you go. Tawny is brown. Job chapter 39:17, because Yahweh had deprived her wisdom, neither he impart her to understanding. This chick definitely got an understanding right here. I ain't have to had to lie this long. She destroyed herself right here at this right here when I was put on 243. Look at that. Little damn near just like her, man. All right, but scoffing saying she ain't black. So-called black. All right, but let me see. All right, here you go right here. Swarty or Tawny. All right. He argued that only the English Saxons were truly YT, expressed concern about influx of Swarty immigrants. And original English Saxons were not truly YT. All right, they were truly dark skinned. And Benjamin Franklin, he's not original Saxon or English. All right, he just a vagabond who was stealing our heritage, pretended to be our people and stuff. He's not the original English. He's not the Saxons, man. He's a damn Edomite. All right, and that's on Micah chapter 2, how they take people lands and stuff. Originally, Esau took Europe from Japhet, and then 93 AD, Jake started taking over. Even before that, the last couple years of Roman Empire ruled by Jake, man, but really started taking effect in 93 AD. And then 1492, we started declining power. All right, it says, woe to those who devise wickedness, who work out even their beds. When the light of morning comes, they do it, for it's in the power of their hands. They covet fields and then tear them away, and house they take away. They oppress a man in his house and a man in his inheritance. We're talking about his heritage. All right. And we go to King James version. All right. King James, there you go right there. All right, bam. All right. It says they oppress a man in house, even a man in his heritage. All right. Right, they go around say the original English, the original British, the original Welsh, the original Dutch, the original Germans, Yasharala, all the people with Yasharala. And before that, before those lands was called that, they pushed the original Japhetic people out to the islands, they down to the islands of Polynesia, Micronesia, Australia. All right. So Esau just an identity thief, man. All right. He like to say he's the Egyptians and all this stuff. He's not sons of Israel. All right. Well, let me see. Swarty. This is more. I'm showing you Swarty. So Swartz means Swarty. All right. This is Swarty right here. This is Swarty. This is not Swarty. I'm gonna put this right here. This is not Swarty. All right, this is Swarty. But it says Swartz right here. This is not Swarty. All right. So, see, Swart more. All right, these your coat of arms, man. Look at this right here. Look, the British coat of arms right here. Blackamoor. All right. So Queen Charlotte's father was a so-called black man during those times, man. All right. But when Jay says something, this is the reason why it says right here, Sirach chapter 13, verse 23, when a rich man speaketh, every man hold his tongue and look at what he said, they're stowed into the clouds. All right. And that's what she doing. All right. But if the poor speak, they say, what fellow is this? If he stumbled, they will held to overthrow. Right. Basically said, who this ninja to say Queen Charlotte black, to say the people ruled during the dark age so-called black, to say that the Israelites are so-called black, to say they are the Israelites. Who the hell these ninjas think they are? A bunch of that's what they say, y'all bunch of uneducated. Y'all get this information from prison and all that stuff, man. It's all those scoffing things now, man. All right, but now they eating their words now, because guess what? WW3 here. World War III is here now. And they children going, or some of them going over there crying and stuff on TV. No, get your ass over there. All right, because you ain't believe us first. All right, but this woman right here, she's gonna get the Luke 1927 treatment. All right, and people like her, man. Well, Female Nate, she's a Jake, man. She just a damn 2/3, man, a demon. All right, we're gonna get that loot 1927 treatment, man. When your house shack come back. So what that shalom. Let me see how I'll stop this. Yeah.